Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your host for this evening. It's Mr. Dazzer Johnson. Still says good evening, but never mind. Anyway, good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Welcome along to Dazzer's Football Stand. It is Celtic, it's Heart versus Celtic. It's first versus second in the Scottish Premier League. A massive game tonight, actually. Oh, I keep saying tonight. A massive game today. I'm not used to doing morning streams, that's why. But a massive game today, ladies and gentlemen, because if Hearts win today, not only do they continue their unbeaten run to 9 games unbeaten, but they also make it 25 points out of a possible 27 and extend the lead on Celtic by 8 points. Hearts will go 8 points ahead at the top of the league tonight, tonight if they obviously win. Obviously, it doesn't make it. Well, the other results won't really make a difference anyway later on today. But if Hearts beat Celtic, it's an 8-point gap going into next week. If Celtic win today, then they end Heart of Midlothian's brilliant unbeaten run of 8 matches. And by the way, in that time, Hearts have only drawn 1. They've won 7, drawn 1, and not lost yet with 19 goals scored, but only 6 conceded. Yeah, believe it or not, it's going to be a tasty one because it's the best attack in the league against, statistically, the best defence in the league. Celtic, despite only having 17 points and only winning 5 out of 8 matches, which is not usual for Celtic. It's a bit unusual, really. They're normally a little bit better than that. But despite that, they are the best defence in the league. As for Hearts, they are the best attack in the league, but not the best defence in the league, which it sounds queer, doesn't it? You'd think a team that's top of the league, miles ahead of the rest, would have the best defence in the league. And they actually don't have the best defence in the league. The best defence in the league is Celtic, but Hearts have the best attack. So, this is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting because I think, realistically, whoever gets the first goal could actually win this match. And I said that about the Exeter game against Plymouth. I'm thinking it could be a game where whoever scores the first goal will go on to win it. And look what happened. Exeter got the first goal, dominated from there, and got the win that they deserved in that Devon derby. As for this, it's not a derby. It's a Battle of Edinburgh versus Glasgow, the two big cities in, two of the big teams in the big cities. It's a big team in Edinburgh against a big team in Glasgow. I'm not sure if this is actually classed as a derby or a rivalry. I'll actually have to look. Actually, is it classed as a derby? Is it a derby? I doubt it's a derby. No, it doesn't look like it. It would have come up. But it's a Battle of Edinburgh versus Glasgow. And, Heart of Midlothian, top of the league, which I couldn't see that coming, actually. I've got to say, well done to Heart of Midlothian and McInnes, who's been given the Manager of the Month, by the way, for September. And quite deservingly, because he has been outstanding. What he has done with Heart of Midlothian and that team is just amazing. And Lawrence Shankland, honestly, I'm saying this now, I think Lawrence Shankland is the best striker in Scotland. Name me another Scottish current striker who is better than him. And don't say Scott McTominay because he's not a striker. Though he is one of the best midfielders in Scotland's team. Don't get me wrong, he's one of the best midfielders in Scotland's team. But striker-wise, Lawrence Shankland is the best in Scotland right now. And that's my opinion. From a neutral perspective, that is my opinion. I've watched a lot of Scottish Premiership games. I watch Sports Scene every week. And Lawrence Shankland always seems to pop up with mainly with the important goals. But they've scored some excellent goals along the way. Heart of Midlothian. 11 goals from open play, which is the most in the league. 19 goals in total. Best attack in the league. They've scored 7 from set pieces. 5 of them being from corners. 6 goals from crosses. 6 headers. 13 goals in the second half of matches. And 5 in the last 15 minutes of matches as well. Because I was just putting the stats up on the thing. Heart are top of all of those stats. They have been quite simply outstanding. But can they extend the lead at the top of the league tonight? We will find out. Or this afternoon, but We'll say it tonight anyway, because there's more games taking place in the Scottish Premiership later on. This is the only game I'm doing, by the way. I'm wearing the Halloween top as we're getting close to Halloween. Hope you all remember to put your clocks back, otherwise you're going to be an hour ahead. Otherwise you're gonna be in fucking European time. Anyways, Hearts v Celtic, 22 points of a possible 24 for Heart of Midlothian, with a total of 19 goals. Excellent from them, absolutely excellent. They've been superb throughout the games. And the only time they've lost this season was in the League Cup. But apart from that, the only time they've dropped points was in that 3-3 draw they had. I can't remember who it was. Was it Motherwell? Was it Motherwell who nicked a point off them? Yeah, Motherwell 3-3. And that's the only time they've dropped points this season. Other than that, pretty much superb. As for Celtic though, they've not done bad, but they haven't been outstanding this season. Drop points, obviously a 0-0 draw against Rangers, probably not the worst result in the world to be fair, in a derby. But 0-0 draw at home to Hibernian, that'll have been a bit disappointing. I mean, Hibs aren't doing too badly actually. They're in the top half of the table. And at the moment, obviously, Celtic lost 2-0 to Dundee FC, a team that on paper they should never be losing to. And that's no disrespect to Dundee, but you look at a team like Celtic and on paper, the games against the likes of Dundee, Aberdeen, who are doing awful at the moment, Livingston, St Mirren, against those sort of teams, they should realistically be winning. But a team of their calibre anyway should really be winning games regardless, you know. But I don't see them winning today. I really don't see them winning. I see Hearts actually, believe it or not, I actually think Hearts are going to shit on them. I think it's going to be 4-1. I genuinely think Hearts are going to be superb. Celtic will, Celtic I think will mostly rely on counter-attacks. You know, they can be good going forward, but I just think Hearts will just be clinical with their chances and I actually think they're going to absolutely batter Celtic. But, I've been proven wrong in the past, so we'll see what happens. The current table stands at this at the moment. Hearts on 22, Celtic 17, Dundee United on 13 points. They've done quite well this season. Falkirk, newly promoted, on 12. Hibs on 11, Motherwell on 11. And then you've got in the bottom half of the table, you've got Killie, Rangers, who both play against each other. You've got St Mirren, Dundee FC, Aberdeen, and Livingston, who are bottom. I mean, honestly, by the way, Falkirk, 4th at the moment, and it's their first. It's the first time they've been in this league since 2011 or something like that. It's been a long, long time. So for them to be flying high in their first season in 11, 12, 13 months, it's outstanding. Like, they've done outstanding so far. I will get to the comments in a moment, but I wanted to get all my points across. I think this will be a great game, and I hope you all enjoy it with us. And obviously, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Welcome to Ben Allison. Thank you very much indeed for joining us. Crazy Gamers and Scotty B, all of you, thank you very much for joining us. And anyone else who's watching at home, thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing very, very well on this fine Sunday morning. Ben Allison has put, "Come on, you jambos." Yeah, by the way, I couldn't believe it. So obviously when I do Twitter, anyone who hasn't got me on X, by the way, type in Darryl Johnson CO2. There is a link actually in the description. Actually, you can go and check out the Twitter. Don't tend to put too much on there, but I just tend to put a lot of stuff promoting the streams and the vlogs, obviously. Vlog went out yesterday for Mask United against Shildon. The one-man band, I was literally the only one singing, so it was quite funny actually, but enjoyed it anyway. And I couldn't believe it when I tagged. Obviously, I always tagged the team, and when I tagged the team, Hearts is known as at Jam Tarts. I was like, what a weird name. But yeah, I thought it was quite amusing actually. That wasn't it. Crazy Gamers has put hi Darryl. Yes, hello mate. Thank you very much for joining us. I probably know who you are, but if you actually tell me who you are, I don't know. I mean, you must know me if you put hi Darryl. It's probably someone I know, but I just probably don't know the name. Difference is people have to do their own washing. Shut up. We don't all get a lane like Mr. Johnson. I was up at 9:30. No all. 2-1 Celtic, you luxury git. Ugh, you'll be a luxury git in a minute. 2-2 says Crazy Gamers. But you don't even read the comments. You're neglecting get it. That British enough. Shut up. I got to the comments in the end, so are you happy now? Moving on. I see it's going to be one of those streams. We got the lineups for you in full. We will go through them very, very shortly. Now, unfortunately, there's no way of finding out who the match officials are for the Scottish Premiership, so I can't do a Scottish Premiership referee screen, but we do have the lineups for you in full. We'll start off with the visiting side for today, which is, of course, the the current champions, who at the moment are losing their title. It's Celtic. Oh, what are you sending me now, B? Ugh. Whatever. Yes, it's me. Right. Turn off my notifications and then I don't have loads of notifications coming through. Certainly from B. Celtic's lineup today in goal is number 1, Kasper Schmeichel. Number 5, Liam Scales. Number 8, Benjamin Nygren. Number 23, Sebastian Tynecastle. Number 24, Johnny Kenny. Number 27, Arne Engels. Number 41, Rio Hatate. Number 42, Callum McGregor. Number 47, Dane Murray. Number 51, Colby Donovan. And number 63 is Kieran Tierney. And the subs for Celtic, number 12, Viljami Sinisalo. Number 6, Austin Trusty. Number 10, Michel Ange Balik Risha. Number 14, Luke McCowan. Number 18, Shin Yamada. Number 28, Paolo Bernardo. Number 36, Marcelo Sarachi. Number 49, James Forrest. And finally, number 56, Anthony Ralston. And the starting lineup then for top of the league, Heart of Midlothian. In goal for Hearts is number 25, Alexander Shvolov. Number 3, Stephen Kingsley. Number 4, Craig Halkett. Number 6, Benny Baningime. Number 9, Lawrence Shankland. Number 10, Claudio Braga. Number 14, Cameron Devlin. Number 18, Harry Milne. Number 19, Stuart Finlay. Number 31, Oisin McKintrey. And number 89, Alexandros Kiseridis. Subs for Heart of Midlothian, number 1, Craig Gordon. Number 5, Jamie McCart. Number 7, Elton Kabangu. Number 11, Pierre Cabore. Number 15, Michel Steinvender. Number 16, Blair Spital. Number 22, Thomas Magnusson. Number 29, Saba Kayota. And number 40 is Ague. I suppose when he sneezes, he goes, Ague! Ague! I think that was cack. I don't know about you. Well, that was absolutely cack. Oh, dear. I met this lady the other day. Actually, I met this lady on the 31st of October 2024. And she was called Ween. So I said, hello, Ween. Oh, dear me. Anyway, oh, thank you. Yeah. Anyways. Hello. Well done. Yeah. Well done. Yeah, you can't say it like me. Hi. So, who's going to come out on top, Hearts or Celtic? There was only one way to find out, and that is wait until kick-off in 15 minutes' time. Now, I've got to say, by the way, looking at the two teams in full, obviously, as we've gone through, they are two strong lineups. It's got to be said, very strong lineups. The formations are 4-4-2 for Heart of Midlothian, and they are playing, obviously, Alexander Shvolov in goal. I never knew that Alexander Shvolov actually joined them. I didn't realise at first. I was thinking, bloody hell, that's a signing from Germany, of course, Alexander Shvolov. That's how I know how to pronounce the name. So Alexander Shvolov is in goal. back four of Kingsley, Finlay, Halkett and McKentry. McKenty, not McKentry. I keep saying McKentry. The four in midfield then. Banningeam. I don't know how you pronounce it. Is it Banningeam or Banningeam? I'm not sure how to pronounce that one. And Devlin, both as the two central midfielders. Behind the two strikers, Braga and Lawrence Shankland. And at left mid and right mid is Milne and Kaiseridis. Some tough names to pronounce actually in these lineups. So if I mispronounce any of them, I do apologise, but some of them are not easy to pronounce. Celtic are playing a 4-3-3. Kasper Schmeichel is in goal. The back four of Kieran Tierney, Liam Scales, Murray and Donovan. Not Jason Donovan either. And in midfield, the midfield three, Rio Hatate, Callum McGregor and Benjamin Nygren. The three up front is an interesting one. Engels, Kenny and Tynecastle. Now, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of expecting some other players in there, but I've just looked. Jota's injured, Maida's injured, Johnston's injured, Carter Vickers is injured, and so is Iheanacho. Oh dear! So most their attackers are injured. Oh dear! So they haven't really got an out-and-out striker then, have they? This is going to be interesting. So surely that works in Heart's favour. Kieran Tierney, everyone will remember, of course, used to play for Arsenal. And he's at Celtic now. Liam Scales, by the way, has been pretty decent in defence for Celtic. Celtic have done okay in the Champions League, by the way. I mean, they beat Sturm Graz by 2-1, didn't they? Not Champions League. The Europa League. Sorry, the Europa League. Yeah, they did okay against Sturm Graz. Lawrence Shankland, by the way, I mean, he's a great player. I mean, he's had a bit of a dry patch at the moment. He's not scored in the last two games. Didn't score in the 1-0 win against Hibs, and he didn't score in the 3-0 win against Killy. But he has popped up with important goals. I might have to turn the light on, actually, because I'll have to turn my light on because it's getting a bit dark in here because of the lack of there's not a lot of light outside. It's a bit grey outside today, so should be light on there. See if this makes any difference as well. There we go, that's better. So, Lawrence Shankland hasn't scored in the last two games. Well, can he put that right today? I mean, so far this season, he's actually done quite well. He scored two against Rangers. He scored one against Falkirk. He's got one or two assists as well. Who is the actual top scorer in the... I'm doing housework unlike some. Yeah, shut up. No one cares about that. Who is the top scorer? Oh, bloody hell. Okay, so Lawrence Shankland has got 4 goals. He's the joint third top goal scorer. But the actual top scorer is Claudio Braga, who I'm pretty sure is in the starting 11. Yeah, he's in starting 11, ain't he? Yeah, Braga's up front to Lawrence Shankland. So, like, between them, they've scored 9 goals this season. 5 for Braga and 4 for Lawrence Shankland. I can't believe there's a player called Braga. It'd be funny if they were against Braga, by the way. Yeah, 5 goals, 1 assist. Lawrence Shankland, 4 goals, 1 assist. So a total of 11 goal contributions between them. A total of 9 scored between them as well. So yeah, Claudio Braga and Lawrence Shankland are front 2 for Hearts, and I see both of them scoring today. Nygren, by the way, is the top scorer for Celtic this season with 4 goals, same amount as Lawrence Shankland. And I wouldn't be surprised if he scored today as well. But yeah, Celtic's next top scorer is Dazzer Maida, who's not playing. Iheanacho's out injured as well. So yeah, literally their top scorer is starting, Benjamin Nygren. Be interesting to see how he does. But it'll be an interesting game to watch anyway. Obviously, I've watched a lot of Scottish Premiership. I've watched the highlights. I don't watch a lot of the actual matches. But I do watch the highlights on Sports Scene. Basically, it's Scotland's version of Match of the Day, only it's nowhere near as good as Match of the Day. But, you know, it still does the job. Let's see how the best attack in the league does against the best defence in the league. And obviously, if you did miss the subs, by the way, Craig Gordon, McCart, Kabangu, Kabore, Steinvander, Spittel, Magnuson, Kayota and Agu on the bench for Hearts. As for Celtic, their bench is Sinisalo, Trusty, Balikrisha, McCowan, Yamada, Bernardo, Sarachi, James Forrest and Ralston. So a lot of injuries for both of these teams, by the way. Kent, Pollock, Fulton and Borskrevink all out injured still for Heart of Midlothian. As for Celtic, no Iheanacho, no Jota, no Maida, no Johnston and no Carter Vickers. 5 players that would normally start for Celtic. None of them are playing. So it's all down to it's a lot of pressure on Johnny Kenny to do well. Made his first full appearance for Celtic. Where did he start against Dundee? No, he didn't. So he made his first start for Celtic in the Europa League win against Graz. And he is... he is only 22, so a lot of pressure on young shoulders. How will the 22-year-old fare tonight against today? I keep saying tonight, apologies. I'm not used to doing morning streams. But how will the 22-year-old fare against top of the table Hearts, who have been good defensively? 2 teams that have been really good defensively and 2 teams that have been excellent going forward. The best attack in the league, if you just tuned in, it is the best attack in the league, Heart of Midlothian, against Celtic, who are the best defence in the league. We'll see what happens. Welcome to Tom and welcome to Harry. Morning all, 1-1 I reckon. If Celtic lose, do you think Brendan gets sacked? I think he'll get sacked sooner or later anyway. I mean, he'll get sacked if they don't win the league. Things are not going well at the moment for Celtic. They're not doing very well, which I know for a lot of rival fans and fans that hate Celtic, it'll be great news for them. But I suppose it's also, Celtic fans won't agree with this, obviously, but I think from a neutral perspective, it's good for the Scottish Premiership if there's a different winner. When's the last time Hearts actually won the league? When did Hearts last win the league? Let me have a look down and let me have a look at Wikipedia and the honours. Honours, here we go. Scottish Premiership. They have won it 4 times. So they're 4-time champions, Heart of Midlothian. And they haven't finished in the top 2 since 2006. 2006 they were runners-up. Celtic won the title by 17 points. However, the last time Hearts actually won the league was back in 1960. 1960. So it's been 65 years since Hearts actually last won the Scottish Premiership. But the last time they actually finished in the top 2 was in 2006. 8-time Scottish Cup winners as well. They've won the Scottish League Cup 4 times. Got a good history about them, haven't they, Hearts? Yeah, they've got a good history, haven't they? Lauren Shankland, a 2-time Hearts Player of the Year as well. Who won the 2025 one? James Penrice won it last year. Okay. I can't believe that. Hearts, a big team like Hearts, have not won the league title since 1960. But that just shows how superior Celtic are compared to the rest. The Celtic are a superb side. Let's not forget that they're an outstanding team. But this season, they just do not look good. They really don't look good. Defensively, they look decent, but going forward, they're a little bit lacklustre compared to previous seasons. Even with the injuries, etc., Celtic starting 11 has a rough market value of 42 mil to Hearts 7.5 mil. Yeah, but let's be honest. Let's be honest with you, Tom. Stats and figures don't mean shit. In big games like this, a big game like this, it's all really down to who turns up. I mean, obviously it's an amazing start, but like it doesn't really make a difference. Like you could have a team that's worth 2 million still win the fucking league. Like it's just all down to how you playing the games, you know. But it is one of those things. They definitely don't, but just highlight how good a job Hearts have done. Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, I mean, McInnes has done a fantastic job with Heart of Midlothian and getting them, you know, 8 games unbeaten. If he gets a result today, then he's 9 games unbeaten with, you know, 8 wins out of 9. Isn't that the Brighton owner? Tony Bloom. Oh, he's now the Hearts investor. I could have sworn he was the chairman of Brighton ages ago. Maybe he's not anymore. Yeah, but I mean, they've got some great people behind it. I mean, you got Tony Bloom. I mean, look at the job he did with Brighton. You know, he was excellent with Brighton. You got Derek McInnes, who's an outstanding manager at the moment. They've got Lawrence Shankland, who's been superb. Claudio Braga, by the way, has been excellent for Heart of Midlothian. Alexander Svolov, by the way, I know from watching the Bundesliga plenty of times, he is a solid goalkeeper. So they've got some really good players in that team. Devlin, by the way, has been really good. Kaiseridis, by the way, the Greek player, he looks like a decent answer. So there's some good talent in that Hearts team, and what Derek McInnes has done, despite, obviously, as Tom mentioned, obviously I sort of dismissed it in a way, but at the same time, what Tom does say is correct. Obviously, you know, facts and figures don't really matter in these sort of big games, but because it's all down to who turns up at the end of the day, and my dad always says this. But what we have to remember is Hearts don't have the biggest transfer budget. They're not the best team financially in the league. When you compare to the likes of Celtic and Rangers, Rangers have a lot of money and they're doing shit. Celtic have got a lot of money and, you know, as expected, they're in the top 2, but at the moment, that defeat to Dundee really killed the mood, really, at Celtic. And, you know, Callum McGregor, they were saying in interviews before I came on, when they were talking about the situation, he just wants things to go right. And then everyone wants things to go right at every team, don't they? But nothing's going right at the moment for Celtic. They're not playing as well as they usually do. So, but then again, you know, having said that, all it takes is one slip up from Hearts and Celtic can potentially capitalise. So, you know, who knows what's going to happen. But Hearts, you know, as Tom said, 7.5 million market value is outstanding what they've done to this team. The players are coming out, so let's hear the crowd. Let's hear the crowd's roar then. Purple and white flags waving in the stadium. Celtic with a limited amount of fans. They've only been limited to a certain amount. But they've still packed that little section that they've been given. A full stadium, full Tynecastle. Excellent stadium, by the way, Tynecastle. It's a really good ground. So, let's have a look at the 2 starting 11s once again. Starting with the visiting side, Celtic. In goal for Celtic is number 1, Kasper Schmeichel. Number 5, Liam Scales. Number 8, Benjamin Nygren. Number 23, Sebastian Tonekti. Number 24, Johnny Kenny. Number 27, Arne Engels. Number 41, Rio Hatate. Number 42, Conor McGregor. Number 47, Dane Murray. Number 51, Colby Donovan. And number 63, Kieran Tierney. Heart of Midlothian then. Their starting lineup in goal is number 25, Alexander Shvalovov. Number 3, Stephen Kingsley. Number 4, Craig Halkett. Number 6, Benny Baninjim. Number 9, Lawrence Shankland. Number 10, Claudio Braga. Number 14, Cameron Devlin. Number 18, Harry Milne. Number 19, Stuart Finlay. Number 31, Ozen McKentry. And number 89, Alexandros Casarides. Let's get the game underway then. So, the question in the poll today, ladies and gentlemen, is will Hearts extend the lead at the top of the league? 85% of you have said yes, 15% of you have said no, from 13 votes. That's about well, 11 to 2 maybe. I'm not 100% sure actually. What's 100 divided by 13? It's 13, 26, 39, 52, 65, 78, 90, about 7 in it. Off we go then. Yeah, so it's about 7 in it. Yeah. It's about 7 minutes. 1326. 39 times up by 2 is 78, and then I'm 13. Yeah, so it's about 7.8 or something daft like that. It's not exactly 8, but it would work out at probably about 11 votes to 2 potentially. So that's what it works out at the moment anyway. 13 votes. Please keep getting involved in that. Thank you very much indeed. The match is underway now. Hearts versus Celtic. Brought to you live by me, Mr. Darrell Johnson. Thank you very much for joining us on this fine midday. Derek McInnes, the newly crowned September Manager of the Month for the Scottish Premiership, and fully deserved because he's been outstanding. Hearts looking to make it 9 games unbeaten and to potentially extend the lead at the top ahead of Celtic by 8 points. Extended to 8 points. Well, by an extra 3 points, but extended to 8 points. Celtic looking to close the gap to 2 points. All to play for tonight. This is a game that if Celtic lose could potentially be quite damaging. But a great start for Hearts. They've got a free kick on the right hand side. Inside the attacking third. This is a game I've been looking forward to be fair. It's be a good match this. Free kick on the right hand side. It's about 40 yards. It's swung into the penalty area by the Greek man, Casarides. Headed away, and then down to the left hand side come Hearts once again. Finley. Again on the left hand side. Plays it to McEntee, who wins a throw-in. Left hand side of the penalty area. Good start. Good start. Good start for the Jam Tarts, as their bloody Twitter's called. Well, Hearts or whatever their name is. But good start for Hearts. Looks like it's going to be a long throw from the left going into the penalty area potentially. Yep. I think it's going to be from Kingsley as well. Kingsley, long throw into the penalty area. Headed on. Not dealt with particularly well by Celtic, but in the end it's cleared out. Back to the left-hand side by Hearts. Casarides with a good cross, but headed away again by the Celtic defence. And back with Hearts again. It's constant pressure from Hearts as they win their first corner of the match. Great start for Heart of Midlothian. Celtic not got going as of yet. So this is going to be a corner. Now Hearts can be decent from corners. They've scored 6 goals from corners this season. So they are pretty decent when it comes to set pieces. In the box from the in-swinging corner. It's still in there and it's just about thumped clear by Celtic. A little bit of uncertainty in the Celtic defence at the start of this game. The long ball comes forward again. It's gone to the right-hand side. That's a terrible first touch and Celtic are coming away with it. Oh, that long ball's gone straight back to Hearts. A bit of a tussle for the ball at the moment. It's a little bit scrappy on occasions here. Neither team able to really get a foothold in the game, really. Or really get a foot on the ball. But here comes Casarides into the centre. Oof. Lawrence Shankland. There's Casarides on the left-hand side. Just kept running into the penalty area. Plays a low pass into the centre. Lawrence Shankland tries to get there. He does get to it, but in the end fires the shot wide at the post. Goal kick for Celtic. Excellent start for Heart of Midlothian, though. Top of the league Hearts certainly mean business today. Oh, that ball's come forward. Celtic are in. Okay, well done, goalkeeper. Alexander Svolov reacts and comes out to clear the ball away. Celtic were in there for a moment. It was a long ball forward. It went over everyone. It fell straight to a Celtic player. I'm not 100% sure who it actually was it fell to. I think it might have been Nygren, actually. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on that. I don't know who it was it actually landed to. It was just a guesswork, that. But there comes Celtic with Murray to the middle, and Hearts come away with it. So long ball comes forward. It's headed back forward by Celtic, and Celtic come out on top there in that bit. Here's McGregor, loses the ball. It's back with Celtic. It's Celtic's turn to pile the pressure on. Hearts have piled on the pressure first 5 minutes. Celtic slowly but surely getting back into the game a little bit here. Rio Hatate plays it to the left-hand side. And that's a loose pass. Here come Hearts. It's 3v3. Claudio Braga can't get the shot off. Here's Kizaridis, and the shot wide at the post. But that was a mistake from Rio Hatate. He had the ball. He was going back in. He was going to play it back. It's a terrible pass, went straight to Lauren Shankland, who plays it to Claudio Braga. Can't get the shot off. And then it falls to the Greek man, Kizaridis, who hits it on the volley. Well wide at the post, but great start from Hearts. Really good start from Heart of Midlothian. It's a really good first couple of minutes. That is a shocking pass. That's a shocking pass from Kieran Tini. Celtic aren't really getting going at the moment. They cannot get going. They're not doing too well at the moment. It is all Hearts. Celtic were slowly getting back into it. They were having a little bit of the ball, but doing nothing with it. And then, when Hearts have had the ball, they've been good with it. Creating opportunities. They've had 2 shots already in the first, 7 minutes. Ball to left-hand side. Here's Kizaridis, who's had a decent start so far. Oh, he back-heels it in the box from Kingsley. Headed away. And now for throwing on the left-hand side. That was a lovely back-heel from Kizaridis, by the way. He wasn't even looking, but he just knew instinctively that Kingsley was going to be there to latch onto that back heel. So he just back heels it. It's a lovely back heel. Completely takes the defender out of the game, and then the cross is headed out. And here's Kingsley again with another cross towards the back stick. Headed back in the middle. Head towards goal. Great save by the keeper. Back in. Oh, it's an own goal. It's an own goal. What a cock up. Heart of Midlothian have the lead, and it's been coming. What a mess up at the back. What a howler at the back for Celtic, that is. So the cross comes in from Kingsley. It's towards the back stick. It's headed in towards the middle. It's a brilliant header from Claudio Braga. It's well saved by Kasper Schmeichel. And then what actually happens here? It's an excellent save. And then it's volleyed back into the centre and kicked into his own net by... Who's it kicked in by? It's an excellent save from Schmeichel. He can't get up quick enough. Shankland tries to kick it back into the middle. And it's kicked in by Dane Murray. What a comical own goal. Celtic are in straight away. Unlucky. Oh, that's an absolute howler. He had so much time as well. Why did he blast it in the net? I know. To be fair though, he probably... I think he just panicked. I think he just panicked to try. He just tried to clear it out, and in the end, it's just cleared into his own net by accident. Goal for Heart of Midlothian on 8 minutes. An own goal. Sholov Kims comes out, does well. Well, how will Celtic respond then to go 1-0 down? I mean, it was on the cards. Heart have been a better side this first 10 minutes, so it's been coming. And it's a terrible goal to concede. Completely takes the defender out of the game, and then it's an own goal! Big goal that for Hearts, despite it being an own goal. They all count, and it is a 8-point gap between them and Celtic as it stands. In the box from Celtic, punched away by Alexander Svolov. I mean, I've watched Alexander Svolov in the Bundesliga so many times, and he is a good goalie. So, Hearts have got a very good goalkeeper, by the way. Feel a bit sorry for Craig Gordon. I mean, Craig Gordon never gets to start these days. He's still a good goalkeeper, but he never gets a look in now. In fact, I don't know how long it'll be before he retires. Offside! Yeah. Miles offside there, Kenny. Well, I don't think Celtic fans will be over the moon with that, but they can't really have any complaints because, I mean, I can't lie, Hearts are fully deserved to be leading. And I've got to say, that header from Claudio Braga was an excellent header. It's going in the top corner. It's an outstanding save from Kasper Schmeichel, but then it's volleyed back into the middle by Lawrence Shankland. And I think it was just a rush of blood to the head by Dane Murray. I think he just panicked and he just smashes it into the side of the net. I think he just panicked. I think that's what it was. But, you know, comes with the territory though. Does happen sometimes. Intentional or not, it does happen. I mean, his reaction when he scored the own goal, it was like hands on head moment. Not nice to see your own goals, but they are sometimes quite funny to watch. They are sometimes funny to watch, but you got to feel sorry for the defender when you got to feel sorry for the player who scores it. Here's McGregor, good ball to left. Here comes Celtic. This is 1-1. It is 1-1. Excellent goal, and it's Callum McGregor. 1-1. There's the response for Celtic. I said, how will Celtic respond? And they've responded immediately. Callum McGregor. 1-0. It's a lovely goal as well. Good build-up from the right-hand side into the middle. Callum McGregor to the left-hand side. The man on the overlap. Who's on the overlap there? It's Kieran Tierney, I think. He plays it into the centre. And McGregor finishes it into the bottom corner. It's a lovely goal. Kieran Tierney assist and Callum McGregor goal. Two Scottish players combining. It's a lovely goal, got to say. But great response from Celtic. And the equaliser for Celtic scored in the 12th minute by number 42, Callum McGregor.
Mesmerising move and a finish to go with it. Callum McGregor's 75th goal for Celtic, and what a start.
75 goals.
Engrossing encounter between the top two.
Yeah.
And really,
well, what a start to this! What a start to this top of the table encounter. I knew both teams would score. I still think Hearts will win this game. But, you know, Hearts get the goal and then Celtic respond within like 5 minutes of the... What was it? 5 minutes between the goals? 8 minute and 12. Not even 5 minutes between the goals. I mean, that's a brilliant response from Celtic. Really is. Fair play. McGregor's a great servant to them as well. Shame he's never played in the Prem. Callum McGregor's a really good player. And he's, in my opinion, he's one of the... Well... This might be a bit debatable. Some people might disagree with this, but I think I think Callum McGregor is probably the best central midfielder in Scotland right now. I'd say he's the best Scottish central midfielder. People will disagree, you know, and you know you can disagree if you want, but in my opinion, I think Callum McGregor has been superb for Celtic, and I think he is the best centre midfielder in Scotland at the moment. People will disagree, and you know, You have every right to disagree, but that's just my opinion. You can have your opinion. Declan Harvey is a Celtic fan as well. Hello, Dick. Nice to hear from you again, matey. All being well, I'll be at your game against Stockton City, because I Stockton City if they wanted me to do the announcing, because I do the announcing for TS Rangers sometimes as well, and they said yeah that'd be great. So all being well, I might be there announcing that game. Mon the Hoop says Brian with the Irish flags. Are you from Scotland or are you from Ireland? Either way, thanks for joining. Maybe Borough can grab him when Celtic collapse and Borough in the Prem next season. Mate, there's a long way to go in the EFL Championship, and Borough tend to do well first half, terrible second half of the season. So we don't know what happens. Should be there if it all goes well. Yeah, it'd be good to see everyone again. In the box in the Celtic corner, and it's headed to the left hand side. Swung back in. That's way too deep. That's gonna have to play that. That is an awful cross. Straight out of play for a goal kick from Rio Tate. That is an awful cross. It's an awful cross, that is. Her name is Rio and she dances on the sand. That's what I always sing whenever Rio Hatate's name comes up. Got me iron brew, by the way. A typical Scottish drink. One of my favourite drinks, of course. And it makes sense, doesn't it? Doing a Scottish stream. Why not? Okay, the new. That's what my dad says. I don't know what it means. Lumnia. I don't know how the fuck you say it. Lumweek or something daft. I don't know how the hell you say it. But that's what Dad says, and he said they say that in Scotland. Apparently it means long may the smoke blow up your chimney. Up your nose, everyone. If anyone's from Scotland, can you tell me what it actually is? Lumnia. What do they say? It's traditional toast is Slainter Mnaff. Slainter Mnaff. Lumweek or something. Lumweek or something. Scottish. Ah, there you go. May your chimney smoke. Here it is. It's Lang may your lumweek. Lang may your lumweek. Lang may your lumweek. That's what it is. I couldn't remember to say it. It actually means may your chimney smoke. And my dad always said it was long may the smoke blow up your chimney. But yeah, that's what it's called. Lang may your lumweek. Lang may your lumweek. I'll get it right somewhere. That's what I'll bloody said. Long may your lumweek. Long may the smoke blow up your chimney. I'll get it right at some point. Hopefully you can turn up. Be good to see. I haven't seen you since I used to play for Jake. Yeah, my ex was from Glasgow, so I learnt a lot of slang from her. Oh, Fez. Okay, the new. Okay, the new. I know. I'll tell you what. One word I do know of Scottish is I am bro. That's about as much as I know of Scottish. That's as far as I go with regards to Scottish. Scotland? Scottish? The fuck am I on about? That's as much as I know with regards to Scottish. I'm from Ireland, Limerick. Top of the morning to you. I don't know. I mean, one thing I don't know is that I don't know the Irish. I don't know the Irish language. But all I know is top of the morning. That's about it for Ireland. And more whiskey, please, or something like that, because they're famous for the whiskey. Well, and then saying first 15 minutes of the game, Hart scored through an own goal. There was a brilliant save from Kasper Schmeichel from the header from Claudio Braga, and then it swung back into the centre from almost the bar line, and yeah, Dane Murray just panics and he just smashes it into his own net. He just panics. And then literally not long after, a brilliant build-up, well-worked goal. Kieran Tierney on the overlap gets the ball. First time, low cross. First time finish, bottom corner from Callum McGregor. So great start to this game. What about one more goal in the first half? Oh, I can see there being more goals in the first half. I can see there being maybe another 2. I think we could have... This really could be a goal fest. I think it's going to be a cracking game, personally. But don't quote me on it, because a lot of the times when I say there'll be more goals in the first half, I'm normally wrong. So don't quote me on that. And anyone who knows me and has watched it for long enough knows I get things wrong many times. But one thing I don't get wrong is whoever scores first will have the lead. In the box from the Heart Coast, way to Kasper Schmeichel. Still, to this day, one of the best goalkeepers in Europe. He's still a top goalkeeper, Kasper Schmeichel, honestly. Oh, see you later. This is a brilliant one. He took on too many players, didn't he? Took on too many players. So, Nuno Gonçalo Marques. That sounds Portuguese. I am from Portugal, just asking, don't worry. Ah, boa tarde. Boa tarde. Shit. Como voce esta? Portuguese is not a language I learned. It's not a language that I know. I only know probably those. I think those 2 and obrigado, and that's about it. I don't know much Portuguese, I'm afraid, but boa tarde. Yep. Guys, I need Hearts to win for a bet. Shitting bricks. I don't blame you, mate. It's quite a big game tonight. Today, whatever. It could be tonight, depending on where you're watching from. Wonder Hoop says Declan. He's a Celtic fan. I know, because I've known Declan for a while. Used to be from Johnson United. He's now playing for TS Rangers. Donada. Oh, you still use Donada, so that's... But Donada's actually Spanish. Donada's Spanish, so... You still use the Spanish "you're welcome" phrase then, Donada. I think the only other thing I know about... I think... My mum doesn't learn languages. When she's in the country, the first word she says is coffee. I think the only thing I know about Portugal is Sporting Lisbon, Benfica. That's in Lisbon, obviously. Lisboa, it's called. And Pastel de Natas. And that's about as much as... And that's about as far as I go. That's as far as I go, mate. Just joking, yeah. Yeah, that's as far as I go with regards to Portuguese. Pastel de nata. And coffee. Yeah, that's what my mum always wants. Most countries in Europe tend to sell Coke Zero. They don't sell Coke. They don't tend to sell Diet Coke or stuff like that. Celtic look better going forward. Patterns of play. I would agree. They've had some... I mean, the goal they scored was brilliant build-up. But I think... I mean, since the Celtic goal, Celtic have been better, but, you know, they haven't been great. They haven't had many good opportunities, really. There's not been any clear-cut chances since then. Codfish. Codfish. I could have sworn cod was... I could have sworn cod was British, because we get fresh cod here. Ah, you were looking at an own goal as well, 10-1. Oh, what a shame. You didn't put it on, did it? What's Jack said? Oh my fucking god. Here comes Celtic. Left hand side. We are Tata into the centre. The cross is blocked. It goes out for a corner. Hit the side netting actually. I thought it might have gone in actually. Corner? No, offside. Never mind. Free kick then for Hearts. So far, 28 votes, 64% for Hearts to extend the lead. 36% say no. Well, that's going to be interesting, isn't it? Rio Dottie's playing alright at the moment. But they've got some quick plays going forward, and so do Hearts. But I've got to say, from a neutral, 1-1 makes it very interesting. Hearts had the better of the first 10 minutes, and then Celtic got back into the game. And then really, they've had more opportunities. It hasn't been any particularly good ones. It's been a little bit flat since the goal, but Celtic responding well, and Hearts looking to get going again. Celtic keeping hold of the ball a lot. I think they must have had about 60% of the ball now, surely. 57%. They've only had one shot, by the way, Celtic, and they scored it. But a big goal for Celtic, that is. Is Kieran Tierney. He's had a really good start. Good game so far. He got the assist as well. Is Nygren. Shot blocked. Actually, was it a shot or was it meant to be a cross? I'm not 100% sure, actually. I've said shot. I think it might have been a ball into the box that was blocked. Did look like he put it with a lot of power, though. Long ball played back to Kasper Schmeichel, who's miles away from his goal. And he didn't just get onto it. Since the Hearts goal, Celtic have had 26 passes in the final third, 5 touches in the opposition box and 71% of the ball. And Hearts have only had 6 passes in the final third. So it has been Celtic. Celtic have been dominating possession since the goal, but haven't created any good opportunities yet. Long ball forward for Hearts. It's headed away by Kieran Tierney. And the Greens are coming forward. That's a good challenge, actually. That's a foul. That one is. Yeah. So the first one's a good challenge. The second one isn't. And is that going to be a yellow card for Colin McGregor? Oh, no. Colin McGregor and Devlin are going head to head. Having a right old argument. These are going to get booked. They're going to get booked. Both of them are going to get booked. Come on, calm it. I know the tension's high. Temperatures are rising, but come on, keep it calm. They're both going to... I think they'll both get booked. Callum McGregor should definitely get booked anyway. But I think they'll both get booked here. Oh, no. Fair play, referee. No yellow card. He's been a bit... No yellow card there, fair enough. There's an applause going round the stadium. Marius, was it Sanukas or something he said? That's what the men's applause was for. Marius Salukas, forever in our hearts. That was a nice touch from the art fans there. And Derek McInnes and the coaches and staff were all joining in with the applause as well, so that was nice to see. It's always nice to see a club representing their late players. He died quite young, didn't he? Marius Saliukas, Lithuanian footballer who died on Halloween 2020. Oh my God, what a of all the days to die on Halloween, what a spooky day that is. Bloody hell, he wasn't that old, was he? He was only, what, 36? He was turning 37 a week later. He was only like 36. Yeah, he's 36. Bloody hell, that is young, isn't it? 165 appearances he made for Hearts up until 2013. Made appearances for Rangers as well and Leeds United. And then he finished his career in Salgiris. Played 25 matches for the Lithuanian international team as well. he got 25 caps for them. And what was his death about? He had a son who was born in March 2020. Oh, and oh my God, he was only 6 months into being a father. Oh, I can't believe that. That's sad, that is, isn't it? It was like, what, 6-7 months into fatherhood, and he passed away. That is so sad, honestly. According to the Lithuanian Football Federation, Salukas was diagnosed with motor neuron disease. Ah, shit. Motor neuron disease is, honestly, it's like cancer. It's an absolute bitch, honestly. I'm sorry about the language, but that's literally my thoughts on cancer. Motor neuron is horrid. There's literally, there's barely, I don't think there's even a cure for motor neuron disease. It is a terrible disease. On the 31st of October 2020, he passed away at the age of 36 after a mass at St. George the Martyr Church in Kaunas, Lithuania. He was buried on the 5th of November 2020. Hart retired the number 26 journey in Celtic's honour for 21-22 while making M&D Scotland their sponsor for 2 years. Now, that's a nice touch. That really is. Motor neuron disease Scotland being a sponsor. That is a nice touch. And retiring the number 26 shirt. Got to respect Hart for that. But that is so sad, isn't it? That's really sad. 36 years old and he passes away. What, 7 months into fatherhood due to motor neuron disease. It's just such a bad disease. And unfortunately, there's no cure for it. There's just no cure for it. If you end up with motor neuron disease, you're pretty much fucked. Sad times, isn't it? It's really sad when that happens. Very sad. But like they said, Salukas is forever in the heart of Heart of Midlothian. Left heart in 2013. Was diagnosed with motor neuron in 2013. Still played football though up until 2016 though. So, you know, respect for him playing despite being diagnosed with that. He wasn't going to let it stop him, but unfortunately, when you have that, it's limited time, I'm afraid. It's a shame. Here come Hearts! Oh! That was almost another own goal. That was almost another own goal. I thought it was nearly an own goal. Kisaridis has been excellent, by the way. And yeah, that was almost another own goal. Oh my God. The cross is in. Cleared away. Hits a Celtic player. It hits Scales. And it just goes wide at the post. Bloody hell. That was almost another own goal. Oh my God. Oh my God. Right, corner for Heart of Midlothian then. In swinger. Headed. Ooh. And then headed away at the back post. Still back with Heart again. Kisaridis with another cross, but it's not a good cross. That's a foul. Free kick. There's always going to be a free kick to Celtic, that. But yeah. I should say, by the way, as obviously we were talking about motor neuron disease there, because obviously talking about Salukas, who passed away 2020 due to motor neuron disease. I should put a message out, by the way. Anyone who is affected by motor neuron disease, whether you have motor neuron disease or you don't have motor neuron disease, the M&D Association offers various support services including equipment, loans, financial support grants and online forums for individuals affected by MND. The NHS also provides information on emotional and physical challenges of living with motor neuron disease and suggests connecting with local support groups or online communities. The Brain Charity is another one that you can also speak to. Offers free support for carers, friends, family of people with MND, including advocacy services as well. And the Oxford University Hospitals lists several support groups providing comprehensive information for patients and carers living with motor neuron disease, and these resources can help you find the support that you need. So if you are affected, if you or someone else is affected by motor neuron disease, or you are caring for someone with motor neuron disease can affect people in different ways. People can have it, or people can have loved ones who have it. If you are affected by them, then of course there is helplines that you can, of course, get in touch with, and I'll give you the numbers. The M&D Association's the main one, M&D Association helpline. You can give them a call on 0808 802 6262. That's 0808 802 6262, or give an email at mndassociation.org.uk. If you're affected by motor neuron disease, whether you have it or you know someone who has it and it's affecting you, get in touch with the M&D Association. So there you go. There's your important message for today, since we were talking about motor neuron disease. It's a dickhead, really, motor neuron disease, but it does affect people in different ways, same as cancer. And there's always helplines you can get in touch with, of course, if you are suffering from it. Harry Dottie's just sent me a message saying that my dad has M&D. Or had it, you mean, had M&D. Ah, shame. That's foul. Still Hearts have the ball. Oh, a bit scrappy there. Harry Dottie's just sending me messages on Messenger instead of actually putting stuff in the comment section. So if anyone who is affected by M&D, motor neuron disease, there is helplines out there you can get in touch. The main one being the M&D Association. So there's your message about that. So there you go. It's Kizaridis with not a bad cross towards the back post, but it does go out for a goal kick. Honestly, he's playing well on that left-hand side. He is dangerous, Kizaridis. I said he was a decent talent. It's not a bad cross, really. It's a decent-looking cross, but it just had a bit too much power. Wasn't going to be able to get it at the far post there.
Celtic's sort of fullback or defensive midfielder who's coming across to know what he's going to do, and that's always a sign of a really good player.
Any time today, Schmeichel. Well, 36 minutes in, it's been a good match. It has been a good match. Hearts have had opportunities, Celtic have had opportunities. We've had 2 goals, one to mean an own goal. An own goal and a good goal from Conor McGregor. So, it's been a decent match. Good battle between the top 2 in the league. As it stands, the lead at the top for Hearts remains at 5. Can Celtic get a second goal here? Oh, they can, you know. Is this going to go in? It should go in. It does. No, it doesn't. Oh, my God. How have they not scored that? Oh, my God. How have they not scored? That should have been a goal. I can't believe that. Low cross, and it just falls to... Who's it fall to? Is it Nygren it falls to? He's got to score that. Well done to Alexander Schwolow, by the way, in goal. Brilliant goalkeeping, but he's got to score that. Engels with a corner in for Celtic. The resulting corner. Swung into the penalty area. Headed up and away. And now Hearts looking to come forward. They can't get hold of the ball. It's back with Celtic again. Liam Scales. Bit of a fishy name, that. Good pass! Could have done better myself.
He's so close in. I don't know why he's trying to be so fancy. Trying to dink the goalkeeper.
Oh, he's tried to chip the... Nygren, the top scorer, has tried to chip the goalkeeper. He's tried to chip him, and that's a massive opportunity missed. Brendan Rodgers can't believe it, but... Oh, he should have scored that. Honestly, he should have scored that. That should have been 2 on Celtic. Anyway, ball headed forward for Hearts. Lawrence Shankland to left-hand side is Claudio Braga. Back to the Greek, Kizaridis. Swung in by Kingsley. Headed away. Celtic trying to get away. Oh, it's a poor back pass. Oh. Bloody hell, he has done well there. He's done well there. I'm not sure it was actually managed to get the ball there first. Ouch! That was a bit risky. Challenge. Andy's won the throw-in for Hart as well. Excellent. Cheers, Jeff. Some people have it for years, others for a few months. Yeah, but there's no cure. Here come Hearts again. In the penalty area. That's a shocking pass. That really is an abysmal pass. That's a good ball though. Into Braga. Right hand side. There's the cross. Shanklin tried to go for the acrobatic and completely missed the ball. Motor neuron disease is the worst thing to get, because if you end up with motor neuron disease, you've had it. You're on literally limited time. Here's Lauren Shankland. Tries to shoot towards the... Tries to go for the far corner, but it is blocked. The crowd still trying to crank up the noise. Been a good game, this. No VAR intervention yet, though. I wonder if there'll be VAR intervention in this game. There normally is in the Scottish Premiership.
Yeah, something that Donovan should have been able to attack and win the ball back.
Okay, now.
Not that by Shanklin. Cammy Devlin onto it now. Aiming to feed Braga.
Jesus. Anyways, right, let's carry on then. 41 minutes in. Hearts 1, Celtic 1. 5-point gap at the top of the league as it stands for Hearts today. Looking to make an 8-point gap if they can win today. Celtic looking to close the gap to 2 points. And that will put a lot of pressure on Hearts in the upcoming games. There's a long ball forward. What a pass that is. What a ball that is. It's Casaridis again, left hand side. In the penalty area. Tries to put a low cross. That's gone out. That's gone out. Yeah. He tried to keep it in. Tried to keep it in, Kasper Schmeichel, but it did go out of play. Now this Casaridis is excellent. Great spelling. Fuck off. Hearts have scored the most goals from set pieces this season. 7 goals have scored from set pieces this season. The same as Dundee United. Which is amazing, actually. Will they be able to make it 8 from this corner? It's higher. People waving at the camera. Corner in from Casaridis. To the back stick. Headed on. Out for... I was going to say goal kick, but... A free kick's been given for, I believe, a foul in the penalty area. It's been a foul in the penalty area by the looks of it. Aston Villa v Man City. I'm on Sky Sports Football, so that's fine. Hello. Fine. 1-1 at the minute. Top of the table clash.
Top of the table clash.
Well, Hearts are 5 points ahead of Celtic.
Hearts.
Yeah, Hearts are 5.
Unusual for them to beat the bloody doing so well, isn't it?
8 games unbeaten. Not lost yet. Celtic's Hearts' goal was a header by Claudio Braga, right? And it was going in the top corner, and it's an excellent save from Kasper Schmeichel. Volleyed back in.
Schmeichel up there now.
Yeah, he's at Celtic. Yeah. Kicked back into the centre, and I think the Celtic player panicked and he smashed it into his own net. Smashed it into his own net from 3 yards. It was quite amusing. And then Callum McGregor scored the equaliser. Honestly, he's an excellent centre mid.
Is he?
He's been with Celtic for years, him, Callum McGregor. Derek McInnes and Brendan Rodgers, the two managers. So, been a good match.
Do you think that's a fair result up to now?
Last week and deservedly so, but they haven't lost.
Is there a ghost in the bloody
it's
house? There's a
Leanne,
magic
probably.
door.
Leanne, probably.
Yeah, no, it's been a good match, really. Harry, yeah, it's good. Harry's just put Peter.
Who said that?
Yawn, Harry.
Oh. Hello.
I'm surprised he hasn't put in the chat. Hello. That's a hand. Tell you what, comes in very handy.
It does.
Yeah. Once this game's done, I'll be getting the. There you are.
I've got all your. We've got everything in the car, in your car. The only thing we haven't got is a laptop.
Lovely, thank you.
So we're sorted that.
There'll be a minimum of 2 minutes at a time. 2 minutes at a time. At a time brought to you by Darryl Johnson. So I needed to do that anyway. Yes, good. That's brilliant. I had a message asking if I was definitely doing it. I said, yeah, I'll probably be there about 3ish. This game should be done by 2 o'clock. So once this is done, I'll have dinner, get changed, and then get moving. So that'll be fine then. Got a lad from Portugal in the chat and a lad from Ireland.
Right.
Oh, I was trying to say that. I was trying to say the I couldn't say it. I said Lumney 1 week or something daft, and I couldn't say it, and it's Lang me a lum week. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
so I was saying long may the smoke blow up your chimney, up your nose. Yeah, I couldn't say it.
Come on, Bor. Oh, sorry. Man.
One game. Hell, I think I just nearly went flying there.
Hey, hello everyone.
So, yeah. Almost half time, ladies and gents. Alexander Svolov's in goal for Hearts, won the Bundesliga keep. I think he was.
Oh, is it Bundesliga?
Bundesliga, yeah. I think he was.
Who's in charge of Hearts now then?
Derek McInnes.
Oh, I've heard that name.
He's doing well.
Yeah, I've heard that name.
Just been given the last week. He got given the manager of the month for September.
All right. Sometimes that's a bloody bogey, isn't it?
He's blown the whistle with like 7 seconds to go. He's blown the whistle a little bit early, but never mind. That's the half-time whistle. 1-1. Good match. It's got to be said.
Yeah.
Good match. 750 views. I thought this would do quite well.
That's good, yeah.
It's a big game. So, good going.
Yeah, well done.
Yep. Once I've done, I'll come downstairs. So.
Yeah, I'll see you.
Yep. Bye. Yes. Jan van Veen is into the semi-finals of the European Championships. He's beaten Ryan Joyce by 10 legs to 5. So he plays Michael van Gerwen, if you want. I was about to say very handy. Tough tits, mate. Well, it's half time, and I wonder what your thoughts are on that there, that first half. I thought it was a good first half, really. It did die down a little bit, but there has been opportunities for both teams. I think the draw, really, at the moment is probably a fair result. Hearts had the better of the game the first 10 minutes. Celtic didn't really get into it. Then, obviously, after the Young goal, well, 8 minutes in, actually, but Celtic started to get into the game a little bit, got themselves an equaliser. It was a lovely goal, by the way, really good goal. And well done to Callum McGregor, by the way, because he was involved in the move and then scored it. First time finish. It's not always easy to find the bottom corner, but honestly, he's been excellent for them. I'm going to say, by the way, my man of the match at the moment is going to be the man I mentioned earlier on, Kaiseridis, because, my God, he's been absolutely excellent. I don't think the 6.4 rating on Flash Scores does him justice, because I think he's been excellent. He's really good on the left hand side. His crossing's been some of his crossing's been decent, some of his crossing hasn't been, but he's been dangerous on the left hand side. He's tell you what, he's given Donovan a tough time on that left wing. He's been excellent in my opinion. But the own goal in the first 8 minutes, that's a comical own goal. So literally a cross comes in from the left hand side from Kazaridis, and it's headed on the back post into the centre, and a header towards the top corner by Claudio Braga. It's an excellent header, and it's well saved by Kasper Schmeichel. 2 seconds later, Lawrence Shankland kicks it back into the middle, and then, bloody Dane Murray just panics and just smashes it into his own net. I think he just panicked. I think that's what it was. I think he just panicked and ended up in his own net. So, yeah, comical goal. But the goal that the Celtic scored was a really good goal. On the right-hand side, the build-up play was beautiful. It was played into the centre. Callum McGregor's outside the D. Plays it to his left. And then Kieran Tierney makes a one. Makes an overlapping one. I think it might have been Tynecastle who played it to Kieran Tierney. Kieran Tierney's on the overlap, played to him. First time low cross, first time finish, bottom corner. It's a lovely goal and it was well worked. It was a great goal for Celtic. But, ever since then, Hearts have had opportunities, probably could have scored. Celtic really should have scored. Nygren had a massive chance. He tried to chip the goalkeeper from like 7 yards and completely cocked it up. It was a good save, don't get me wrong. It was a really good save by Alexander Svolov, but it's a goal. It's a shot that he has to score. He's got to score that. You'd have expected him to score, given him being the top scorer for Celtic this season. He should have scored it. But, both teams, there could have been more goals in it, but I think 1-1 is probably a fair result at the moment at half-time. Interesting to see what happens in the second half. Ivan, the live chat's put Daily Celtic. I don't know what Daily means, but obviously, I assume he wants Celtic to win. Good afternoon, says Ben. Yes, good afternoon. And the poll at the moment then, 37 votes then at the half-time interval. 59% of you have said yes to Hearts extending the lead at the tops. 41% of you has said no. So let me sort of do my estimations here. That is probably around 20 votes to 17 in my eyes. It might not be actually. I can't do 37 times bloody. I can't. I mean, it's 2 point something when you divide 100. 100 divided by 37 is 2.70. So I'm going to guess it's about 20 votes. Oh, so it's 21 then, is it? 56. No. 2.70 times 22. Yeah. So it's actually 22 votes to 15. So I said about 20 to 17, but that was incorrect. So I wasn't done, Centurion. So about 22 votes there. So about 22 votes for yes and about 15 for no. That's what it sort of works out anyway. I mean, I can have a look at 59% of... 59% of... Oh, fuck off. No! 37. 21.83. Obviously, you round that up, it's 22 votes. So, yeah. I mean, my guess of 20 votes to 17 wasn't a bad guess. But that was just an estimate. I wasn't sure exactly what the amount is. But it's 22 votes for yes, 15 for no. So what's going to happen in the second half? We'll find out after the break. I need a wee. We'll see you after the break for the second half. Don't go anywhere because I think there's going to be goals in the second half. In the meantime, let's have some NCS classic music. Ah, what if I had the sound turned on? Right, time for a break. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the second half of this top of the table clash. It's Hearts 1, Celtic 1 at half time. Second half underway.
That's for sure.
Hope you're all enjoying the stream today. Thank you very much indeed for tuning in. And we mind, of course, due to copyright reasons, we are unable to provide any match footage in this stream. Not my rules, it's just the law. Even though the law's fucking bent anyway, but that's the rules, I'm afraid, and you have to go by it. So sorry about that, but I hope you're enjoying the stream nonetheless. I'll give you as many updates as I can throughout today's stream. It's been a decent match so far, 1-1 at the break. Makes it very interesting for the neutral. But I think if you're a Celtic fan, you'll be a little bit disappointed about not being 2-1 up. Because they had a great opportunity, Celtic, to get themselves in the lead. And it was their top scorer, Nygren, who had the big opportunity. And he wasted it. It was so wasteful with the opportunity. Hearts have had opportunities. They'll be disappointed with the goal they conceded. But I think Hearts will probably be a bit probably be happy with it that it's still 1-1 because the game's still, they're still in the game and it's still anyone's for the taking. So all to play for in the second half of this top of the table clash in the Scottish Premiership. As Celtic look to start on the front foot here. A long ball forward, it goes straight to Hearts play. And Hearts play a long ball forward. It's going to go straight to Kasper Schmeichel, who just lets it roll into the penalty area. So Hearts are well known for scoring goals in the second half of matches, but so Celtic. Celtic have scored 9 goals in second half of matches, and Hearts have got the most goals in second half of matches, with 13 goals they've scored in the minutes between 45 and 90 in matches. So in the second half, these two teams do know how to score goals, so this should be a tasty second half. And I think if it's 1-1 towards the 80th minute, it's going to get very, very tense. All to play for in this top of the table clash. He does really well there. He does a little bit too much maybe there. And that is a goal kick. Goal kick for Hearts. Kieran Tierney doesn't agree with it. He thought that should have been a corner. But I'll have to see, unless they show a replay, I won't be able to tell myself if that was a goal kick or a corner. So who was it here that was doing all the movement? It was Tynecastle who was taking players on, but he took... See, I don't think he's a bad player, Tynecastle, but I think he takes too many players on. He tries to take loads of players on. He's a little bit ball greedy. He tries to take too many players on, and it doesn't always work. Like, you can't just take players on. I know you like to win the one-on-one battles, but he hasn't really won any of the one-on-one battles yet. He's lost the ball so many times in the final third because he's just tried to take too many players on. Long ball forward, cleared out by Scales for a throw into Hearts on the right-hand side, just next to the corner flag then. Good opportunity for a long throw into the penalty area here. Is this going to be a long throw into the box? Maybe not, actually. I don't think it is, because it's going to be Milne with the throw in. Now, this is going to be a long throw. Long throw into the penalty area. Headed onto the near post by Celtic play. Headed away not very far. It's still back with Hearts as they look to work it back in. Back to the right. Cross from Milne. And a header goes straight into the gloves of Kasper Schmeichel. But decent opportunity there for Heart of Midlothian. There's the first opportunity of the match. First shot of the... Sorry, the second half, I beg your pardon. First shot of the second half as well. But it was a header that was straight to the goalkeeper. Very easy in the end for Kasper Schmeichel. Let's catch him practice. Celtic in their traditional green and white. Heart in their traditional... I want to say claret. Is it claret and white? I want to call it. Thank you. There You might see me eating me dinner on a few occasions, so I do apologise about that. But it's like that. Don't want me dinner to go cold.
On that occasion, now Ligren.
I forgot to tell my mum I was on the stream.
Heading for Johnny Kenny.
Negron wanted Johnny Kenny to make the run.
Ooh, that's nice, Mash.
Earlier than
Mash
he
is
did
nice.
do, not on the same wavelength.
She's put cheese in it, so I'm not surprised. 5 minutes into the half then.
I like that, do you?
And here come Hearts.
There's a few Celtic players
Celtic getting it away now. They're looking to come forward. Great challenge. That's a mistake. Here come Hearts now. Lauren Shankland. Played it. Oh. Towards... it was towards Kisaridis. And a brilliant interception. It's a corner in the end for Heart of Midlothian.
Kisaridis to sort of dictate it, so and again a great touch there to stop a promising attack. So he started the second half much more brightly.
Ow! Fucking hell. Okay, the mash is very hot on that Yorkshire pudding. Blimey. In the box from the corner. Headed on. Can he turn it in? No, still in there. And thumped clear. Nice little glasses.
For the 58th time as manager, he wins against them. So often the runner-up though in league and cups during his time at Aberdeen. Harry Milne.
Here's Milne into Braga. To left-hand side. Kizaridis. He's going to shoot. And he scores! I said he's been excellent all game. Kizaridis scores for Heart of Midlothian. And what a finish it is. Ball to left-hand side from Braga. And Kizaridis just runs, finds space, smashes it. Kasper Schmeichel can't do anything about it, really. I mean, it's in Kasper Schmeichel. It goes in Kasper Schmeichel's near post, really, but Kasper Schmeichel can't see it because he's got players in the way. His teammates are in the way, so he can't see where the ball's going. And he just drills it low into the back of the net. 2-1 to Hearts. And really, out of nothing. Because there's been no clear-cut opportunities in the second half. Hearts lead 2-1. Goal for Hearts scored in the 51st minute by number 89, Alexandros Kizaridis. That's a pen, surely. Penalty to Hearts now. Oh my God. Less than 2 minutes after scoring, they've won a penalty. Penalty to Hearts now. A foul by Murray. Oh, he's had a bad game, hasn't he? Dane Murray. Scores an own goal and is given away a penalty. Oh, it's clumsy. Catches his foot. It's a definite penalty. This could be 3-1 Hearts in the blink of an eye. Said it'd be goals in this game. It's a definite penalty. Penalty to Hearts, and surely it's going to be Lauren Shankland. Oh, hang on. VAR's checking it. In my opinion, it is a penalty. It's a definite penalty in my eyes. We're just waiting for VAR to confirm the penalty. Penalty confirmed. It's a definite penalty. I thought it was. Penalty. Go Heart. Holy moly, this game's lit off in the second half. Yeah, literally, Kizaridis scores, and then literally a minute later, Heart on the attack again. Braga's running into penalty area. Dane Murray, who's had a stinker today, scored an own goal, gives away a penalty. This is a big one then. Lauren Shankland, he's taken some big penalties before for Heart of Midlothian, but this is one of the biggest in the context of the Scottish Premiership title race. This for 3-1 to Hearts to give them breathing space. Lauren Shankland against one of the best goalkeepers in Europe, Kasper Schmeichel. Right foot penalty, and he scores! Lauren Shankland, 3-1 to Hearts, good penalty. Drills it low, Kasper Schmeichel dives the right way, but it goes underneath him. 3-1 to Hearts in the blink of an eye. Thank you very much for coming. Oh, I've put Will Hart intend. I meant extend, sorry. I was in a hurry, Liam, that's why it's misspelled. 3-1 in the blink of an eye. Lauren Shankland. Three-1 Hart. Bloody hell. 2 goals in 2 minutes. On 55 minutes, a third goal for Heart of Midlothian, scored by the captain, number 9, Lauren Shankland. Oh, that gives them breathing space. I said Heart will win 4-1. I thought Heart would win 4-1, to be fair. I knew Celtic would score, but I just thought Heart would be clinical going forward and would torture them. I had a feeling Hearts would win this game. Home advantage, and Celtic haven't looked great these last couple of games. They've played okay today, but they haven't had that many big opportunities. The big opportunity they had in the first half, they missed, and they scored a goal from some beautiful build-up. 3-1 then. Could be game over already. Oh, wow. Going to be a triple sub for Celtic in a moment, I think. Let me just take a photo of the. Subs bench. Let me just do the same for Heart as well, because I'll forget who's on the bench. Don't mind me. 1 minute and 35 seconds between the goals. 95 seconds. Fucking hell, man. Honestly, the second half has come to life, hasn't it? Bloody hell. The game has just lit off, as Harvey said. Ball out of play. Phone to Celtic. Gonna fill up my little glass. No good having food without a drink. Yeah, gonna be 3 players coming on for Celtic. The man just got as a free kick just been given to Hearts there. Foul on Devlin. Hearts are going 8 points clear of Celtic today as it stands. Tynecastle. 23, 41, 24, 49, 10, 18 on. 23, Tynecastle, Tate and Yamato. Sorry, Tate and
reached the hour mark almost at Tynecastle Park, and Hearts lead Celtic 3-1. And they might not have finished.
Some of the fans are doing the Poznan. Oh my god. I can't believe what you think sometimes. So we got subs for Celtic then. Triple substitution for Celtic leaving the field in number 23. Sebastian Tynecastle, number 41, Rio Hatate. Also leaving the field, number 24, Johnny Kenny. Coming on the field to replace all three of them. Number 49, James Forrest. Number 10, Michel Ange Balikwisha. And number 18, Shin Yamada.
Celtic, with those changes, Nygren will just go into central midfield area. Playing up one from Callum McGregor. Engels has come out to the left-hand side.
Well, I think Celtic are certainly going to be 8 points behind now. Goodness me. What a difference the second half can make. That is now, by the way, 15 goals that Hearts have scored in second halves of matches. Good defending. You're going to see me eating because I'm having my Sunday dinner in a minute. I say Sunday dinner. Ball in, header, bye! That's in Yamada with the header. Oh, came off a Hearts player corner. Yeah, it is.
Just does enough. He does well. He notices when Tierney's about to cross. His first instinct is to find the Celtic attacker, get touch tight with them and make it as difficult as possible. So he's defended that really, really
I'll try and get me dinner as quickly as possible, and then you won't have to see me eating too long. Oh my god, what a terrible corner. It's gone to the completely opposite side of the penalty area. Here's another long ball in, headed away by Hearts. I think they're going to be quite comfortable now, aren't they, Heart of Midlothian? This now means that Hearts are actually the best defence in the league now, by the way. Because of the goals-wise. Celtic have now conceded 8 goals, and Hearts have now conceded 7. So, Hearts are now the best defence in the league, and the best attack in the league. Fully deserve to be top of the league, don't they? 9 games, and it's going to be 9 games unbeaten. 25 points out of a possible 27. That's amazing, isn't it? I'm crying because Hearts are in my heart. HMFC, the club for me. Fair enough.
victory against Motherwell. Doesn't really have the courage to take players on in that wide area.
And this gammon is going in my belly. Corner then for Celtic. It should be swung in. Have you heard of the Heart of Midlothian? It's a bloody football club, mate, Heart of Midlothian. I've been to Tynecastle before. I've been outside Tynecastle twice. Good stadium. Oh, shit. What's he giving the yellow for? Kizarides has just been booked for delaying the restart. Scores a goal, gets a yellow, but never mind. Free kick on the right hand side for Celtic. I assume this is going to be swung in. He's moved the ball forward and the referee's not even noticed that. How's the referee's not noticed that he's moved the ball forward just then? Free kick swung in. Oh dear! Bye! That is a shocking free kick.
It also just gives everyone here
Terrible free kick.
a big lift. You know, it gives them the scene again.
Oh fuck! Oh.
An opportunity is gone by that they can put it into the box and make half
Bollocks.
it's just wasted it.
The second half has belonged to Hearts. They started the first half dead until Celtic.
Celtic have had 5 shots, 4 on target in the second half.
This moment they are right out of the game. 3-1 down.
I tell you what, if Hearts get another goal, it's game over.
First time in almost 2 years.
And I see Hearts getting a 4th. I can see Hearts getting a 4th, by the way. Honestly.
Hearts.
Well played. Great shielding of the ball, and he lets it go out for the throw in.
Hearts bench that he's filling his calf.
Kazaridis is feeling his calf a couple of times. I think there might be a substitution though for Hart in a minute. Yeah, I think there might be a Hart sub shortly. Is he getting ready to come on, or is he just going back there?
Also going to bring on the Brazilian Aju shortly. We haven't seen much of since he came. Just one substitute appearance.
Adu is about Agu, I called him. Adu is about to come on for Heart of Midlothian.
It's a strange swap. Alec Wisher.
McKenty's just gone down holding his thigh.
To get away from his marker, Alec Wisher just simply isn't as dynamic. He was a sort of early bright spark for Celtic in the first half. So
He was decent, but he was wasteful.
hopefully.
Too busy taking everyone on. Oh, a good shot there, straight at the goalkeeper though. Who was that with the shot? Braga. Yeah. So Adu's about to come on for Heart of Midlothian. 3-1 up. With 23 minutes to go, Heart of Midlothian.
Hearts are about to make a change.
So Adu's about to come on. But who's coming? Who's going to come off him? So Adu's number 40. Adu's number 40.
Steinbender rather is going to replace Christian McEntee.
Who's going to come on in? Is it Steinbender, did he say? Those Hearts ultras behind the goal are bouncing. Adu is Hearts record sign. It'll be interesting to see what he brings to the game. He's played once so far. And he's a record sign. He's only played once. Maybe he's just slowly getting him into the team. Maybe that's what a lot of people. It's what a lot of teams do with new signings. They get them into the team slowly. Slowly work them into the team. Don't immediately start them and put all the pressure on them. Who else is that coming in? Celtic. Oh dear. Heart fans are singing "Sacked in the Morning" to Brendan Rodgers. Here comes Celtic. Can he get the shot off? No. Dear me, they've been poor in this second half, haven't they? Foul? No. They've been abysmal second half, Celtic, honestly.
Zaridas can barely move at the moment. Once this ball goes out,
Yeah, Kazaridis is. I think Kazaridis is fucked. Arrived late in the window, picked up an injury. Double substitution for Heart of Midlothian. Leaving the field is number 89, Alexandros Kazaridis. Coming on the field to replace him is number 40, Aju. No tennis balls on the field. Second substitution for Heart of Midlothian leaving the field is number 31, Ozin McKenty. Coming on the field to replace him, number 15, Michel Steinwender. Substitution made by Celtic leaving the field, number 8, Benjamin Nygren. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Luke McCowan.
Exciting times at Tynecastle. Buried his penalty.
I mean, I know it's early days, but I know it's still early days. I'm into match day number 9, but
To the last 20 minutes.
Heart of Midlothian have not won the Scottish Premiership since 1959-1960 season. So they've not won it for 65 years. Could this season be the season? Could 2026 be the year where they finally, after 66 years, win the Scottish Premiership? I wouldn't be surprised if they did, because they look outstanding. They've been excellent. Heart of Midlothian was named after the old nightclub in the city centre. Hearts will eventually run out of steam before the end of the season. Yeah, that's my only fear for Hearts. I just have a feeling that could happen. Like, a lot of teams will have a good start and a bad end. I mean, I just hope. I mean, I would love it for Hearts. I would love Hearts to win the league. You know, I think most Scottish fans would love Hearts to win the league. A different winner. You know, and a team that's not won it for 65 years. It would be amazing. 2025 has been the year of the underdogs, remember? So too early in the season to call the title race. Better call it a match. No. Obviously, it is quite early on in the season, but I don't see why Hearts can't win the season. I don't see why they can't do it. This year they could do it, but it depends on how well they do in the second half of the season, of course. Yeah, 14 times runner-up. Yeah, they've only ever won it 4 times, this title. Last time was in 1960, so this year could be the year, but, you know, as we all say, very early in the season. Still a long way to go. They've also got they played 33 games, so they've got another 24 games after this, till they've done all 33 games, and then they split, the top 6 split up. First to 6 all split, and then 7 to 12, that's the relegation side, the championship side. So then they have another 5 game. They have another game against each other. So 38 games, still another 29 games in total after this. Well, can Hearts do it? I mean, this is certainly a statement win for them. Statement win, 8 points ahead of Celtic. And they've been excellent. They deserve it today. So that means Gillingham will win the FA Cup. I don't. To be fair, mate, I mean, Crystal Palace won the FA Cup this year. No one expected that. You know, 2026, I don't think we're going to have many underdog stories in 2026. I think 2025's been the year of the underdog story. Foul. Just keep playing. Come on in. Here come Hearts. This is for 4-1. Oh, saved. Great save by Kasper Schmeichel. Back in by Shankland. Flicked on. Still in there. And in the end, Celtic get it away. Big chance for a 4th goal, but brilliant save by Kasper Schmeichel. Free kick then for Hearts. Yellow card for Engels. And Engels into the yellow, into the book. Getting that last bit, whether it likes it or not. There we go.
That would have saved being there, wouldn't it?
Finished me dinner, so you won't have to see me eating anymore. Oh, bollocks.
Harry Milne.
In the box from Milne, headed away.
Braga.
Varga looks to try and get it back in. Great ball to the right hand side. Here's Milne again. Oh, Westland for the ball. And he actually wins the throw. Hearts also have a brilliant player coming in January. Right winger who looks really good. Will strengthen them on that side of the field. Any indication of who that player actually is? Who is that player? Who's the player you're on about that's coming in January? I might know him. Well, I might know him. I might not. It depends which league. Who is the player you on about? Hearts have done well with their signings. Claudio Braga's been excellent. Been an excellent player this season. Man on. This is a football match, not a bloody wrestling match. Yellow. No yellow. Sorry. Free kick given. They're going to be another sub here. Oh no, I thought it was another sub and the fans all applauding. 1100. Decent views today. Thank you very much. You've got 4 minutes to get involved in the poll and then we close it. Cheers everyone. Landmeer. Landmeer Lundvik. Can't say.
This season, which is another remarkable.
Langmeer Lundvik. Can't fucking say it anyway. Come on, Arch, please break the monotony and win the league. They've not won it for 65 years. Or 66 years in 2026, so could happen. How far forward is he going? Where's he going? How's the referee allowed that? He's gone at least 10 yards there. How far did he want to go? Another throw in. It was right where the ball boy was. There, so he's only gone 1 yard. There you go. Long ball forward and headed away. Celtic trying to get it back forward. Man on. Played all the way back to... Oh dear. I was going to say played all the way back to Alexander Svolov, but it's an awful pass. It's gone out for a corner. Gone nowhere near Svolov and out for a corner.
That's just a lack of concentration, and you can see Derek McInnes on the sidelines. He's just worried that at this point against
Corner then for Celtic, and the guy wants to get on with it, but no one was in the box.
such a cheap corner.
Silly corner to give away, really. Mistake from Hearts. It's going to be swung in from the Celtic corner, headed up and away. McGregor's going to keep the attack going. Tries to put a low cross in. It's good defending, cleared away. Celtic regain possession at the halfway line, playing it all the way back to Kasper Schmeichel. That'll allow the Hearts players to push up. Gillingham lost to Salford City. Real home Man United supporters. Manchester is sky blue. Yeah, fuck off. Yes. Come back when Manchester City have won 20 league titles. Oh, surely shoot there. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I thought that was in. Oh. Just. Oh, it's only just wide at the post, you know, that shot. Who was that with the shot? Was that Luke McCowan? Luke McCowan with a shot. Found a space, edge of the penalty area. Hits it low. I thought it was gonna go. I thought it was going in the corner. It's just alongside of the post. Very unlucky. Celtic still battling, determined to get something from this game, but Hearts are like, you're not coming in today. No thank you, you're not beating us today. This is our time. Derek McInnes' side heading towards 9 games on the bounce without losing and 8 wins. Off! Engels with a shot from at least 25 yards. And that is, again, just alongside of the post. Good effort. Tried to curl it just alongside the post. So Division 4, Heart of Midlothian. Leaving the field is number 10, Claudio Braga. Salford bring 50 support. Yeah. Coming on the field to replace him is number 22, Thomas Magnusson.
Chris isn't saying much, is he? He's jealous, just nodding my head in agreement.
Of course, he was here all along, Lawrence Shankland committing his future to Heart after a bit of doubt that he might leave.
Braga, Mike. I don't, to be quite honest, I think Kazaridis has done excellent today. Braga's been excellent as well. I don't know who is going to actually get... I don't know who's going to be given the Sky Sports Man the match. Salford City's only a 20-minute walk to Old Trafford. I don't actually know where Salford City's ground is. I assume it's in the actual centre of Salford City. Because Old Trafford is supposed to be in Salford, but it's in Salford Quays, which is actually nowhere near the actual city. It's nowhere near the actual... Sorry, not city, but it's nowhere near Salford. Salford City's ground is actually nowhere... It's actually not in Salford, you know. Their ground is not in Salford. It's in... It's near Prestwich. It's actually not in the Salford city centre. It's outside the city centre. It's outside of it. It's in Kersal, their ground. So it's not even in Salford. It's outside of Salford. And then obviously where Stretford is Trafford Park is where Old Trafford is. Myself and Mia are gonna, me and Mia are gonna be heading to Trafford Park. We're gonna be heading to Trafford Park. Well, not maybe not. Well, Trafford Park, yeah. We'll be heading to the Trafford Centre. We've been wanting to go to the Trafford Centre, so we're going to the Trafford Centre and Trafford Park in May, which will be good. Salford is next door to Manchester and Trafford is in Manchester, 20 minutes away. Yeah, big city, Manchester. Oh dear. Let's close the poll then. So a total of 55 votes. 60% said yes, 40% said no. It was meant to say extend. I put N10 by accident, so apologies, but 60% of you think that Hearts will extend their lead. So if I do 10% is 5.5 times that by 6, that is 33. Yeah. 33 votes then in the end when I've done me, yeah, 5.5, 11 and times that by 3, 33, yeah. So 33 votes then for Hearts to extend the lead. And a total of 22 people have gone for no. And those 22 people are wrong as it stands. Walk around Salford and you see real true live Man United supporters. There's probably not that many though. A lot of Man United fans live in London. Manchester United and Manchester City have massive fan bases anywhere around the globe. Brendan Rodgers is applauding, trying to encourage his team, but It's going to be a win for Hearts today, I believe, and it's a game. It's a result that Hearts do deserve. I thought 1-1 at half time was fair, but in the second half they have deserved to win. I know, obviously. Well, the first goal in the second half from Kizaridis was an excellent goal. The penalty, blatant. You know, so Celtic can't have any complaints. And in the second half, Celtic have not been great. I mean, they've had 2 good opportunities that have gone wide, but they haven't tested Swalov yet. They haven't really tested Swalov once in this second half. They've not been great. And here we go with it. Ole! 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 That's what the fans are all doing now. Hearts fans are enjoying themselves.
We'll be back in Edinburgh on Wednesday evening as Hibernian host Rangers.
Yeah, funny. The 2 Glasgow teams are in Edinburgh this week. Hearts, Hibernian are against Rangers.
Final 5 minutes.
Come on, the Tarts, 8 points ahead. Yeah, excellent. Excellent from Hart. Some of the Celtic fans are going, so all the Hearts fans are waving bye-bye to them. Manchester was 80% Sky Blue, outskirts of Manchester, like Salford, Warrington, Rochdale, Manchester, 100% United. Yeah, there's a lot of Manchester. Well, to be fair though, most Man City fans are foreigners anyway. There's a lot of foreign Manchester City fans. Same for United though. Fair, all the Premier League, most Premier League clubs, like the big Premier League clubs, always have fan bases around the globe anyway. Newcastle fans, as much as I hate Newcastle, probably are the best fans in the Premier League. Newcastle probably have the best fan base in the Premier League, along with Crystal Palace. Yellow card for Finlay. I think was it for Delane, or was it Delane where he started, or was it for the foul? I don't know what it was for. Free kick taken short then by Celtic. Played out. There's a shot deflected and a corner. Corner for the Hoops then. Brendan Rodgers has changed the entire front three for Celtic and they've still been woeful. Honestly, they miss Iheanacho, etc. It's Balagrisha to the right hand side. Engels swings it in. Oh! Almost headed it into his own goal, to be fair to Hearts play. But saved by Alexander Svolov. He's been good. He's been decent, to be fair, Alexander Svolov. I said they've got a decent goalkeeper, Svolov, because I know from watching him in the Bundesliga, he's a solid goalkeeper, in my opinion. I think he's an excellent goalkeeper. He was good in the Bundesliga. And in my opinion, I think he's going to be decent. MVG 110-7. I'm not surprised. But he's got Jan van Veen tonight. That's going to be a tasty affair, that. That'll be a good game, that. Man City ground should be just 50,000. Give the printer Rodgers time for Celtic. Naked free printing. Rodgers time for Mr. No Drum, Bradley O'Trum, Bradley Neil Drum. That doesn't make any fucking sense, mate. But okay, anyways. Thanks for joining. I don't know what the hell you're going on about. Anyways. Into added time shortly. We are into the final 100 seconds. Adieu wins a free kick for Heart of Midlothian. Rangers fan here, so excited that we might see a Scottish team other than Rangers or Celtic win the league. Yeah, it's good for the Scottish League. It's very good for the Scottish League. I've got to say, by the way, Rangers look dreadful. I actually think Rangers will finish in the bottom half. I'm sorry, but I think Rangers will finish in the bottom half. They look absolutely dreadful. Unless Danny Wall can actually pick up results for you. I mean, he's a good manager, so he might do something, but Rangers just look absolutely appalling. I mean, it didn't help. Russell Martin's not a very good manager anyway, so I don't know why they went with him, but you know, like, they just look dreadful. They look dreadful at this moment. It's strange because they've got some really good talent in there. They've got some great players in that Rangers team, so it's strange how bad they're doing. Watchdale support Watchdale, no? Well, it'll be either Watchdale or probably United, one of the bigger teams anyway. And a shot's gone wide by... It's going to be a sub for Heart. I'm just waiting to find out who it is that's going off. Substitutions for Heart of Midlothian leaving the field. Number 3, Stephen Kingsley. Also leaving the field for Heart is number 9, Lawrence Shankland. Coming on the field to replace them, number 5, Jamie McCart. And also coming on the field is number 7, Elton Kabangu. The referee has indicated a minimum of 4 minutes of added time. A minimum of 4 minutes of added time. Added time brought to you by Darrell Johnson. Tynecastle. The noise is cranked up in Tynecastle. They are 4 minutes away from extending the lead to 8 points ahead of Celtic. Even their older fans are bloody singing and all. Imagine Tynecastle on a Champions League night. I would actually like to see that. I'd like to see that on the telly because I think it would be excellent. I think the atmosphere would be amazing on the Champions League night. My first trip to the Oasis was in 92-93 for Bury and Watchalong. That's nice. Agreed, but this is not Danny's fault. It's the board's fault. I'm not saying it's Danny's fault. I'm not saying it's Danny's fault at all. I mean, I'm pleased for Danny Wall. He's actually got a job like that. You know, it's a good job. It's a big job for Danny Wall. He's a great manager. This could be 3-2. Great block by his own player. I think it was Yamada trying to shoot, blocked by his own player. Brendan's gone after this. Potentially. Yeah. I know. Wouldn't mind seeing another team win the Scottish League. His father's sausage must be proud of him for getting the Rangers job. Danny Wall. Yeah. Oh, hello. Great play. Can he score from this? No. Good defending. Brendan back to Leicester if they're not comfortably top 6 soon. No. That Johnson bloke doesn't do anything. I've got a Discord to do actually later on, so I won't be on the dart until about 7 o'clock. So the dart is on from 6 o'clock tonight, double trouble dart, but I won't be on for the start of it. I'll be on once I'm back home from doing the Discord. Watchalong, I get more supporters in National League with over 3,000. In EFL, looking at 2.5. I wonder if that's maybe to do with the EFL prices, because I assume Watchdale probably charge less in the National League than the EFL. Or maybe because they'll probably get more, they might get better games in the National League than the EFL. They might actually win some games. I don't know. Celtic are 1 minute away from losing to Hearts. Hearts 1 minute away from 9 games without losing, 8 wins in the season, 7 wins on the bounce, by the way. No, 6 wins on the bounce, I beg your pardon, in the league. And extending the lead to 8 points, 25 out of 27 points for Hearts. As for Celtic, it's 17 points from a possible 27. Look at that. And now, by the way, not only do Hearts have the best attack in the lead, they have the best attack in the league, they now have the best defence in the league. They've scored 3, past statistically the best defence in the league. And now, Hearts have the best attack and the best defence. They fully deserve to win this game. They've been absolutely superb. Corner for Celtic, but this is going to be game, set and match in the moment, I think. Just all eyes on the referee then for the full-time whistle. It's an awful corner. All eyes on the referee. And Hearts have done it! The final score at Tynecastle. Heart of Midlothian 3. Celtic 1. Heart of Midlothian are 8 points ahead of the top of the Scottish Premiership. What a fantastic result for the Jam Tarts. Goals from, well, an own goal from Dane Murray, a goal from Kazaridis, and a penalty from Lawrence Shanklin seals the deal. Excellent. Hearts were excellent all match. They were the better team, certainly in the second half as well. Fully deserved to win this game. Well done to Heart of Midlothian. But for Celtic, that could be Brendan Rodgers saying bye-bye. That is an abysmal performance from Celtic. They were awful second half. But well done to Heart of Midlothian, top of the league. And now top of the league by 8 points. And are now 9 matches unbeaten at the start of the season. The Celtic fans will be fuming. But Tynecastle is full of joy. Heart of Midlothian win by 3-1 against Celtic. And Derek McInnes applauds the fans and celebrates with them. Why is Wolves on Sky Sports F1? I don't know. Hartlepool ice cold winds in the north. The sea and the summer. It's not too bad sometimes at Hartlepool. Need to stop shouting, people wear headphones. Hard luck B. I'd rather win loads of games in National League than lose everything in League 2, yeah. Burnley haven't sold out at Wolves. To be fair, their fan base isn't good. They don't sell out anyway, Burnley. This could be Heart of Midlothian season. 9 games, 8 wins. Outstanding. Well done. Well done to Heart of Midlothian. Absolutely magnificent. They got what they deserved there. And Celtic, dear me, they are absolutely shit. That's all for today. Thank you very much indeed for tuning in. Don't forget to tune in to Double Trouble Darts tonight from 6 o'clock for the finals night of the 2025 Machine Seekers European Championship. We already know Wonder ties tonight, and it's Jan van Veen against Michael van Gerwen. So some good ties to look forward to tonight. Semi-finals and the final tonight on Double Trouble Darts. Thanks for joining, everyone. We will see you later. Bye-bye.